you're thinking, Amanda, you buy too many books. And for that I say mind your own business, okay? Worry about yourself. The price for all of the books that I got in this is probably the price I would spend for a hardcover at Barnes & Noble, new. If you're interested to see what I got, stay tuned. In Goodwill, I picked up a ton of Stephen King and Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz is an author whose books I always see in thrift stores and I never pick up because I don't know. I don't know. So I decided I'm gonna give Dean Koontz a try and I picked up some of his books. I'm just going off the top of this big ass bag that I got. Yeah, I have no self-control. So the first book I found was Bag of Bones. It's a hardcover copy and it is in pretty great condition. I already found 2 paperback copies of this recently, so now I have 3 copies of this book. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna keep this one. I actually like one of the paperbacks is better than the other, in better condition. So this story is about a man who is, I believe his wife died and he's a novelist and I think he starts experiencing ghosts. Barlow's listening in the background. I know it's a story about grief and loss, which I feel like Stephen King does that a lot. So I read this back in like high school, but I don't remember a thing about it. So I'll have to reread this and it will probably, you know, break my heart. So we'll see how that goes. Then I picked up The Alienist, which I've seen I haven't actually watched the show. That's on TNT, I believe, starring Dakota Fanning, but I've always been intrigued by it, so I found this copy of the book and I picked it up because I want to read it. It sounds interesting. It's about a serial killer in 1896 in New York, and about a group of people who I guess are trying to figure out who's responsible for the crimes. That's all I know about it, so I'm excited to read this one. Next, I picked up Christine from Stephen King. I think this is actually my first copy of Christine, and I don't understand. Oh, it's a tire tread. Okay, I get it now. Where's the car? I think this cover is cool, and if you don't know, Christine is about a car that comes to life. It has a mind of its own, and people die. What else is new in Stephen King? He loves cars and trucks and shit that come to life. So next I picked up The Relic, which is, I know is a movie from the 90s, and it says just days before a massive exhibition opens at the popular New York Museum of Natural History, visitors are being savagely murdered in the museum's dark hallways and secret rooms. Autopsies indicate that the killer cannot be human. Ooh. I don't know much. I don't know if I've ever seen the movie, but I think it's on Amazon Prime. So maybe I'll read this sometime soon and then watch the movie and compare. Who knows? Who knows? I don't ever know. I don't ever know how these things go. I buy these books and sometimes they sit on my shelf for like 5 years, maybe 10, and then I finally read them, and then sometimes I pick them up right away, but you know, you never know. Next, I picked up Insomnia by Stephen King. This, I don't really know much about either. It's thick. It's another thick boy. It's over 600 pages, so I'm probably not going to pick this one up anytime soon. It's about insomnia, I'm guessing. Oh, so Ralph Roberts used to be an ordinary guy until insomnia robbed him of sleep. Now he's no longer ordinary. He can see horrible things happening to the people of Derry, Maine. Derry, come on. Derry needs to get it together. He can see how, one by one, they are turning into monsters straight from hell. Ooh, this sounds really good. I might have to pick this one up sooner. Let's see. Next, I picked up, The Dark Tower. So I've never had any interest in reading this series, but then I saw this copy and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just pick it up and give it a try. Who knows? I might end up loving it. This is the Gunslinger. I believe this is the first in the series, hopefully. You know what? The font is pretty large. Like, in comparison to... Can you see it? Other Stephen King books, like, and it's short. It's short for Stephen King, so maybe I'll get through this one day. It's only 300 pages. Maybe I should tell you what I feel like people who know Stephen King know what it's about. It's a fantasy. I'm not really big into fantasy, but you know, whatever. So this is set in a fantasy world, a spellbinding tale of good versus evil, as Stephen King's books often are. Features one of Stephen King's most powerful creations, the gunslinger, a haunting figure who embodies the qualities of the lone hero through the ages from ancient myth to frontier Western legend. His pursuit of the man in black, his liaison with a sexually ravenous Alice, his friendship with the kid from Earth called Jake are part of the drama that is both gripping, realistic, and eerily dreamlike, an alchemy of storytelling sorcery. Okay, so that's what it's about. We'll see. Next, my leg is getting numb. I'm wearing jeans. I don't know why I did that. So then I picked up another copy of Jurassic Park. This is a black copy. I previously found a white copy, and I was drawn to this one because, I don't know, I needed both colors. And then they had The Lost World, so I had to get that too. I still haven't read Jurassic Park. I plan on it soon, and then now I have the sequel to Jurassic Park. I don't know if it's as good. We all know what Jurassic Park is about, right? It's about, like, what's the actual synopsis? I can't speak. I forgot to mention I'm sick. Yeah, so I'm not thinking clearly. So good luck to me. It is about Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs are back to life and shit goes wrong. Because you can't mess with shit like that, okay? You can't mess with nature. You can't control it, okay? That's what it's about. Next, I picked up Dolores Claiborne by Stephen King. I thought this cover was so freaking pretty. Look at the purple, and it matches my the back. I have a hardcover copy of this book, and I saw this, and I wasn't gonna get it, but then the cover was pulling me in. I needed it. And I still haven't read this book. I know that a lot of people like it. It's about Dolores Claiborne. I think Kathy Bates plays her in the movie. Dolores Claiborne's husband dies, and I think they think she was responsible. Oh. She's accused of murder. I don't want to read more, okay? I don't like going into books knowing too much, so I tend to avoid the synopsis. I just like to know the overall. She's accused of murdering her husband, I think. I think that's it. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know, baby. I don't know why I said that. Okay, next I found Stephen King's Dreamcatcher, which I already have a hardcover copy of and a paperback edition that came out around the time the movie came out. But I had to get this one because the cover is just beautiful. I love it. I really want to read Dreamcatcher. It's thick. It is so thick. That's what she said. It's almost 900 pages, dude. Are you for real? Like, are you serious? Anyway, the cover's cool. Maybe I'll read it. I love the movie, though. Timmy the Elephant. Okay, next I picked up Black House. What? Black House by Stephen King. This almost sounds like The Dead Zone, which I haven't read that yet, but I've seen the movie, and he has, like, special abilities that helps him solve crimes. Or one crime in particular. So, oh, yeah. We'll see how this goes. I don't... Okay, next, I picked up The Dark Half by Stephen King. Look at this. Look at it, so cute in the back. Yeah, this is a pretty cool hardcover. I can't resist a good hardcover. This one is relatively short. No, it's not short. It's like 400 pages. That's long to me. The Dark Half, a tale of terror so real and fascinating that Stephen King's growing legion of fans will find themselves squirming in the master's heart-stopping, blood-curdling grip and loving every minute of it. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. God! I have so many books in here. Next, I picked up Rose Matter, which, you know, doesn't have the cover with it. And I'm sad about that, and I'll probably think about it for the rest of my days, wondering where that cover is, and it will probably bother me every time I see it on my shelf, but I just couldn't leave it. I had to get it because it's in pretty good condition, despite not having a cover, and I really wanted to read it. I don't know much about it, and there's no dust jacket for me to read to tell you what it's about, but it's probably about some sinister shit, so, you know, we'll see how that goes. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 books left from Goodwill. Next, I picked up Monkey Shines. This is... This was made into a movie. Is this about a monkey? Okay, so this is about a guy who gets into an accident, and I think he's like bound to a wheelchair, I don't know. And then there's like this monkey who is experimented on, and he's super intelligent, and I think he's somewhat involved in his recovery, and I think shit goes wrong. I'm assuming the monkey probably tries to kill him. As you can see on the cover, he's holding like a scalpel or something. Look, people, you can't have monkeys as pets. I don't understand all the people on TikTok who have domesticated little monkeys. How? I would like to have a monkey, but it would probably tear my fucking face off, so I don't have a monkey because they're unpredictable and you shouldn't have monkeys living in your house. If you have a monkey, if you have a domesticated monkey, can you please comment down below and tell me how you did that and how you're doing, how many limbs you have left, because, you know, I really want a monkey. Next, what is this? Okay, here we're getting into the Dean Koontz books. So I picked up Twilight Eyes because a few people I've heard them recommend this to me and it sounded decent. They're out there, waiting, watching, unseen by normal eyes but all too visible to Slim Mackenzie, a young man blessed or cursed by Twilight Eyes. I don't know who they are, but I want to find out, so. And there's a carnival. Oh, I fucking love carnivals. And that's a perfect summer read for me. This sounds like a perfect summer read. I'll give it a go this summer. Thank you, Dean. Okay, what's next? Oh, The Face of Fear by Dean Koontz. Another wicked cool cover. And it's about 2 people that are trapped in a building and there's a psychopath known as the Butcher on the loose. So maybe one of the people in the elevator is the killer. We'll see. It sounds good. It sounds great. Dean, I'm sorry I've put you off for so long. Actually, I've read one Dean Koontz book, Phantoms. Ben Affleck was a bomb in Phantoms, yo. And I loved the book for most of it until, you know, the last act. Once they reveal what the Phantoms are, I was like, I'm not into this anymore. Thank you, Dean. But you did me wrong. But that's how the movie was, too. The movie, the first half of that movie is so fucking good. And then you reveal shit and I'm just like, oh, no. So maybe that's how his books are. I don't know. I'll find out. And lastly, we have Dean Koontz Hideaway. People always recommend this Dean Koontz book. So I had to pick it up. I don't know what it's about. He was clinically dead after the accident, but was miraculously revived. Now Hatch Harrison, what a great name, and his wife Lindsay approach each day with a new appreciation of life, shadowed by his glimpse of death. Something has come back from the other side, of course. A terrible presence that links Hatch's mind to a dangerous psychotic. Ooh, a dark force of murderous rage that hides within us all. Fuck, I think I've seen a movie that's called Hideaway, I think. I can't remember, but this sounds familiar. But look at old Dean on the back. Precious Dean. And yeah, and there you have it. That is everything I picked up at Goodwill. Do you see any books in this haul that you like, that you've read, and you didn't like? Which book should I read first? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.